it too dark?
Hmm.
Oh, there it goes. It was loading.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
All
Okay.
right.
Post this. Put this under the little comment
Hey,
section.
hey, Kathy, how are you?
Hey.
Hey,
Oh shit!
welcome
It's on there.
in.
Look at that.
We're trying out a new mic, so can you hear us? Is kind of the big thing right now. Let us know if you can hear us. Let's get the chat set up.
You got the remote.
I do. There we go. Oh no.
It's cool. I got you.
Why does Roku TV do that? All right, toggle out.
Oh no, we're on the voodoo.
The voodoo. The voodoo.
Let's get this set up real quick.
Perfect. Nice, nice. Make it big so I can read it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. And I'm gonna get us back to where we just were.
Perfect.
Oh, the light is blinding me.
All right.
There we go.
Yay.
I know we should have been set, but we are set now. We are good.
Good. Trying to transform the living room into a studio is some work. So welcome everybody. In the future, right now, welcome Kitty Kathy.
Welcome.
Okay, so normally on Tuesdays we do a tinfoil hat Tuesdays where we talk about conspiracies and like paranormal, urban legends, fun stuff like that.
Aliens.
Today is not really like, it's kind of like tinfoil hat Tuesday, but it's mostly rumors. Because a lot of the stuff that we're going to be talking about, Halloween Horror Nights, it's mostly just rumor at this point. So construction updates, we don't know exactly what will be where and what's inside of what. So mostly rumors. So like a tinfoil hat Tuesday tea.
Yeah, but most of the stuff we usually look up happens to be like spot on or close to being spot on.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. We are going to start with Universal, and we're talking about why we're super, super excited for the last half of 2023. I cannot believe we are less than 2 months away from Halloween Horror Nights. So
I think we were part of the blip.
What blip?
The blip. No, I feel like 2023 just started, but it's also just ending.
I
but
know.
Somewhere between like February and like May, what happened? It's gone.
All right, let me make sure. Okay, so the mic says we're good. See, whenever we talk, the mic goes up. Hey, welcome in, everybody. All right, so we're gonna start with Universal. Mostly Universal Studios. I think that's where the majority of everything right now is happening. So, yeah, we're literally just waiting on the Minions ride, the Villain Con Minion Blast. It's not ready yet. The rest of Minions Land has opened. We went to Minions Cafe. We went to the Pop-A-Nana. We've been to the Freeze Ray Pop. We've been in Bake My Day. You met characters.
Bake My Day. All right. I don't know why. Anytime I hear Bake My Day, I have to say it like that. Bake My Day. Like try me. By the way, I'm still not over my cupcake, by the way. So I want that person to bake my day.
You've had so many cupcakes since then.
But that was the cupcake. That was the cupcake.
You've met characters over at the Illumination.
Yes, fun characters. You know, I wonder how do these characters? What?
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
How do the characters what?
How do these characters do it? Like,
I don't know.
Man,
it's hot. Yeah. No. I heard from one of my friends who used to work at Universal that they actually have like fans
Like inside of the suit?
Inside of like the helmet. So I don't know how true that is.
I would like to know.
If you've ever been inside of a costume, let us know.
And do you actually stay cool? I mean, like, we understand if you're out there for like 10 minutes, you have to go to the back.
Right. They switch out characters and we're like, yes, bye, go take a break. Thank you. Right?
Appreciate you.
All right, let's see. Kitty Kathy says, ooh, you're going to be here in September at Halloween Horror Nights.
All right. I mean, if we end up meeting up somewhere along the way,
Yeah.
just expect Darius to be scared, maybe halfway in tears. Or who knows? I might just be like flying through this with the breeze. I don't know. I never really know how these events are going to go for me.
Kathy, are you staying at one of the Universal resorts? Are you staying at Cabana Bay? That's where we're probably going to end up staying during HHN season in hopes that cool room comes back with all the photo ops.
Oh, I know, right?
I really hope it comes back.
Who's your favorite icon character?
Okay, spoilers for later.
Oh, never mind. We're gonna hold out for that one.
Okay.
It just came to my head like right then and there.
the more I read,
okay,
Dr. Oddfellow, but more on that later.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Lachey says, hey.
Lachey.
She said,
Lachey.
I want to be a character at least once. I've heard the inside of those costumes smell like barf. So
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a way for them to clean it somehow.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Kathy's doing an RIP tour.
Oh
my goodness. Aventura. Okay, that's a nice one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you can also catch the bus back.
No, you're not. But Kathy, you're not going to miss the Cabana Bay room this year because as long as you're staying on Universal property, you just show your room key and they let you in. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be staying at Cabana Bay.
Ooh, for anyone doing a RIP tour, let us know how that goes. We want to hear your feedback on that.
We are saving up for a lot of different things, and that's not one of them.
No.
Go get some, maybe went on a scratch off.
One day. One of these days.
Lachey says, oh, she also chose Aventura for her first HHN.
What?
Nice. They've had some really, really good room rates. Really good. And now they end August 26th. So they're not going into HHN season. But, like, I think I saw Aventura, or was it Cabana Bay, for $116 a night.
$116?
Yeah. We get it for $50. And Aventura for, what, $70?
Yeah, so, I mean...
That's really good.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Compared to, like, $300 to $400 you're spending on, like, a normal...
Yeah.
Maybe busy
day. Disney could never. All right. So if you don't know what Villain Con Minion Blast is, the Vicious Six is missing a member, right? So there's 5 of them now.
Okay.
And you're going to go through and compete.
Yep.
With an interactive blaster gun.
See, so when I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking it's going to be somewhat like MIB style, but you're standing.
Okay, so it is like, hang on, what is the motion-based pathway? You're put to the test to join the Vicious Six. You earn points for causing destruction. So it's like a moving walkway. I think that's how we've had it kind of explained to us, but you have like an interactive blaster, and we're not sure how they're going to keep people in their section of the moving walkway. What's to keep kids from just like going back to the beginning and doing it all over again? Is there going to be like stanchions that like swing?
Like, I don't know if you've ever been inside of an Aldi's where they like kind of guide you like with the shelf or a rack or whatever.
Yeah, maybe they'll have team members like HHN, like keep it moving.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, I feel. By the way, I good luck to y'all out there this year. Whoever's going to be working the HHN event.
For real.
My heart goes out to y'all. Y'all the best.
We're gonna get there. I promise.
We're definitely gonna get there.
All right. Kathy says she's gonna miss the Cabana Bay room this year, but it's good to know about the Cabana Bay room. You don't have to be staying there. Lachey said she had to do an RIP tour because she's scared and going alone. Oh no.
You know, is the slogan still for this year? Do not go alone.
I think so.
Or it says never go alone or something like that.
Never go alone. Yeah, I think this year's never go alone.
It's okay. You got this. You're good. You're going to make a lot of friends there. Yeah, just
oh my gosh. Kathy says we were considering some of the more expensive rooms or hotels, but we just couldn't pass up the deal at Aventura. Honestly, she said maybe next time we'll stay at one of the other more expensive ones. But if you're just going for HHN,
Yeah.
the other ones are more expensive because they get you express during the day, but not at HHN. So there's really no reason to stay there unless you just want a water slide.
Yeah,
but there's a water slide at Cabana Bay, and you can pool hop as long as you're not staying at Dockside Surfside. You can pool hop. Just ask the concierge about it, and go over there and enjoy some of the cooler pools. So
do it.
Do it.
Take advantage of all the transportation there. You can't go wrong with it.
All right. So the gift shop attached to Minion Con or Villain Con Minion Blast is already open.
Okay.
I've already been in there. Literally everything is open. We're just waiting on the ride.
Yeah. So the one that's is it called Evil Stuff?
Evil Stuff. Yeah. So on one side.
All right. Yeah. So Evil Stuff.
On this side.
On this side. So if you haven't been in there yet, when you go in, if you look in the back corner by the cashier, you'll see where like the ride exit from. And
yes,
every now and then I like look up at the ceiling, see if they like updated anything.
And there's I feel like everyone in the chat right now is old enough to remember malls, and you'd be there after closing, and the grates that would come down in front of the doorways in the mall, so you could still kind of like see into the store, but you just can't get in there. It's like that, but they have like a tarp too, so you can kind of hear the ride sometimes when they're testing, but.
That's about as much as you're going to get out of that.
That's it.
You're not going to get much out of that.
All right, so we're waiting on that. Earlier this year, Kids Zone was demolished. Like, it's gone, except for what they're now calling the Kitty Coaster. Woody Woodpecker Coaster. It's going to be refurbed and rethemed. Now, that's still not for sure because they haven't told us anything. But they've left it. On BioReconstruct's Twitter, he posts a lot of aerial pictures from like a drone or an airplane, and they have kept everything
drones and then showing.
I feel like it has to be like a private airplane, maybe. I don't know.
I find that I'm like, okay, cool. I mean, you keep it a secret, but people can fly over and like take care of you.
But so they demolished Kids Zone, and their thing was bringing new family entertainment.
I'm a little salty that I missed out on the little ball thing, the little ball area. Like, we finally experienced it for the first time.
So some of the pictures have the ball pit area there.
Trust me, I won't blast any little kids. Just blast this one right here, the big kid.
That's why I stay by the doorway, so you couldn't blast me, because I knew as soon as you got your hands on that blaster, you'd be like, hey, babe, go stand over there.
No, I'm just going to be shooting in the air, because yeah.
So permits say, I think it was March 29th of 2024. So that's not going to be this year at all.
No.
Probably by the time they get it construction done and then painted and team members in, probably next summer. I feel like that's going to be the segue. Like, this year was Minions, next year's Kids Zone, the next year we'll have Epic Universe.
2024 is going to be a very busy year for a lot of things. Yeah. It's okay. We're going to make time for everything.
Yes.
Somehow.
Yes. So some rumors for Kids Zone says Shrek Swamp, which is what I was thinking. Like, if Shrek already had a meet and greet back there, why not just turn like a portion of it into a swamp and keep the waterworks stuff as like his swampy area?
See, you would think, but both theme parks have surprised us.
Yeah, we don't know what's happening. We don't know. Also, the roller coaster is rumored to be a troller coaster.
A what?
Trolls.
Oh, gosh. Why didn't I put that together?
And a Kung Fu Panda quick service, or an interactive meet and greet with like his noodle shop. So, yeah. Okay, hang on. Let's see.
You know what I forgot to do?
What's that?
Make coffee.
Oh, no, we don't have our coffee.
Yeah. I'm like, why am I yawning so much?
Don't yawn. You're fine.
Like, I love these coffees. These are interesting. So trust me. Don't get me wrong. These are not boring topics. It's just I can get my coffee.
Kitty Kathy says, I'm looking forward to the special Halloween food that they're going to have this year. since I'm doing the RIP tour and get to eat at Cafe La Bamba ahead of time. We just went to Cafe La Bamba for the first time the other day. It was very pretty in there.
Very pretty. It's a little small, like a little cramped, but it was very pretty in there.
But on the one side with the bar, you have to go outside to the bar. But on the inside, we could see through, and there's like Starbucks signs and like stanchions for a line. Yeah. So maybe they're going to refurb Starbucks. Right now, they're refurbing Mel's.
So that'll be interesting. That's where a Starbucks is going.
And I wonder if they're going to refurb the Starbucks that's there, or if it's just going to be in Cafe La Bamba. It looks too small to be there. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy. There are some awesome rates for pass holders, especially when the kids go back to school. Nice. Yeah, we have pass holder appreciation night.
I wish I can, participate in some of those.
Yeah. So I think the last time they did this was 2017, 2016. And it's basically like, Orlando Informer. They take over the park, but it's Universal putting it on for the pass holders.
And I like that because we don't have to pay extra for it. So.
Right.
I like that a lot.
We're just waiting for the email.
Mm-hmm.
Fingers crossed. Let's see. Lachey says, what do you think the Starbucks will be? I heard they closed it. Not closed it, but moved it. Yeah, so is it closed? Did they move it already?
What, the Starbucks?
Yeah. If they moved it yesterday or today, we haven't been there in the past 2 days.
No, we were going to go today.
We were, and then the thunder shook the roof, and we were like,
yeah, the weather had other plans for us.
They're not. So, but yeah, if they move it, it's inside Cafe La Bamba. Like, we saw all the signs. And even on the outside of the building, the door that opens, it says something like exit only, or what did that sign say?
I think it was the exit only. I think it was, yeah.
But there was a Starbucks symbol on it, and it had some instructions. So that's where it's going, or that's where it already is.
Yes.
It looked almost ready to go.
Because at first I was a little lost. I was a little lost on it. Just a little bit. I was like, wait, hold up. Why is there a Starbucks right here?
Yeah.
Where do they not have enough signs? But that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. All right. Castle Show and Islands of Adventure on Hogwarts is closed for refurbishments for enhancements of future shows. So normally you'd be able to go during the summer when your kids are out of school, on vacation, and go see it at night. The next show you're going to be able to see is going to be the Dark Arts show. So it's still on the website. So they haven't removed it. And we're excited to see if they're going to add something, or if they're going to get new projectors, or if it's going to be higher quality. I don't know. But it's closed right now and they're working on it. So
it's cool. Y'all gonna see me up there. It's just like they're gonna play a big projector, right? And then you're just gonna see a theories come out of nowhere like this. Hold on.
Oh.
Here we go. Well, hello there.
So it's gonna be on the castle.
Yep. And I'm gonna sit down like this, and it'll be like, "Welcome to the Castle Show. This is your Castle Show, starring me."
Wow, I can't wait to see that. So back over in Universal, we are anticipating a new Lagoon show. The cinematic celebration was for the 100 years of cinema. It's obviously not one. It's been more than 100 years now. They've closed it. They had the lagoon drained. They were working out there on all the platforms. We're really hoping for a new Lagoon show pretty soon. I have a feeling the next Lagoon show we might see will be at Halloween Horror Nights. There is on the spec map something called, there's 2 shows. One of them is Vamps. So maybe like a Lagoon show, vampire show.
So I'm a big fan when it comes to J-Rock. And I know a band called Vamps, and they're the first ones that come to my mind.
Yeah, the Vamps with Johnny Depp. Well, there's Vamps and there's the Vamps.
That's Hollywood Vampires.
Hollywood Vampires. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. I was like, wait, hold up. No,
I mean,
Vamps is what the J-Rock band that I know that's their name. And then there's the Vamps, which I think is a British band, like a British boy band.
Yes, that's right. We looked that up one day.
And I mean, I'm not a fan, but I'm a fan of Vamps.
Yeah.
The Vamps.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, look, Angie's here. Hey, Angie.
It has been way too long. I was like, where is Angie?
That's funny. All right. Kitty Kathy says, as a cast and team member, do you get deals for Orlando Informer events? No. That's why we haven't been. You'll see us at the hotels a few times during the year, but no, that's some expensive stuff. And this year, the prices are so much. And a lot of the food, with all the digestive issues that I have, I can't even eat. I can eat like one greasy thing a day, and it has to be one greasy thing or one dairy thing. And so a lot of it's like cheese or fried this and fried that, and then or one super sweet thing, or it's like all sugar. So I have to choose, and I can only choose one, and then it's not really worth it.
So we'll have to eat before we would go.
Yeah, we would spend a lot of, like, if we stayed there on property, we would spend money to eat before we went in, and then we would still need to eat while we were there because it's like a 6-hour event. So
yeah.
It just doesn't seem worth it to us. Not when we can go whenever we want. So.
Sure. Oh, I had some people come in with like some gift cards. I don't know if that's like an every now and then thing, but like
so Orlando Informer gives out some gift cards to like get a snack.
Yeah, I think it's like 15, like 10 or 15 bucks.
Yeah.
I mean,
listen, if you love food and you can eat whatever you want and you can eat as much as you want, that event is worth it. And I'm a little jealous. Like, you guys are having so much fun.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. So, Jeremy said, we didn't realize there was a water show and saw it the last night before our passes expired, and kids have been begging to go back. So, but you guys are doing SeaWorld this year. Yay.
So you can see a lot.
So you can appreciate Universal when you come back. We love SeaWorld.
Well, it's good. It's a good family park. But if it's like super sunny, it's just good luck with that heat.
Yeah. And a lot of the stuff's only open on the weekends.
Yeah, I noticed that. I don't know. I don't know who to complain about that one too.
We're not gonna complain to anybody.
Yeah.
We're just gonna you get in for free.
I do. But
and a Florida resident pass is like super cheap. So
but like for the ones who don't really get the luxury to like experience stuff on the weekend,
that's the life we chose. Anyways, moving on. The new Lagoon show. I want to say they were hiring on their website a full-time drone operations manager back in April. So we're hoping, because they can't do fireworks, they're within Orlando city limits, unlike Disney. So they can't do a lot of pyrotechnics, bright lights, and lasers and all that stuff. So we're hoping they get to do a drone show. Like, if the city commissioner would approve that, that would be great.
Oh, I would really hope they do. I want to see T-Rex. I have a feeling we're going to see a Harry Potter somewhere on there.
Well, yeah, you got to get Harry Potter with the snitch flying around. And
so I can see the snitch, but I think there'll be something that would be too difficult.
Have you seen the latest drone shows? I'm not talking EDC drone shows. Those are basic. You got to later. We'll watch a video on. I mean, they're fun, okay. But some of the drone shows that I saw for like the last 4th of July a week ago, they were amazingly intricate. So here's hoping for that. We're going to transition into HHN. If that's what you're here for, welcome.
Oh, wait, if we're transitioning, give me a moment.
You better stop.
What?
Wait, are you going to go get something scary?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Maybe.
Oh, okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Boo. Was that scary?
All right. We're starting off with a rumor that there's going to be Dementors in Diagon Alley. Furthering that rumor is that you will be able to take the train back and forth during HHN, because Islands is usually open for a couple extra hours. And then they like cut the train off. And so it's a huge rumor. we're just hoping for some Dementors in Diagon Alley come out of Nocturne Alley.
So then, if they do that, then nowhere will be safe at that point other than inside the gift shop.
If they do that, there's going to be no safe zones from scare actors, except for gift shop and restaurants. So that was in our like how to survive HHN video. That was one of our main things. Like if it's too much for you, go to Diagon Alley.
Oh my god, I can see it now.
Go ride Gringotts. But yeah, there wouldn't be a safe zone.
I can see the comments now coming in for that.
No.
Like what happened to the safe zone? There's people.
There was supposed to be a safe zone.
All right, let's see.
Let's see here. Hang on. I'm missing some comments. Oh, Kitty Kathy says that's a bummer. Oh, about the meal thing. Oh, Angie said I can't pick one meal. Certainly couldn't do one a day. Yeah, it either has to be sugar or fried or dairy. So, yeah. Christmas presents are coming with new passes. Yay! Yay! I'm so excited for you guys, Jeremy. All right, kids, get the passes. Back to Universal.
All right.
Nice,
all right.
Nice. Angie said, I've heard Disney has been having low crowds. How are the Universal crowds?
Honestly, the crowd's been up and down, up and down. Even I get it from my manager. They're like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Next week is slow, but then the week after that, we're going to be busy. It's been weird this year for attendance. Even for 4th of July, we're pretty dead at Universal for the most part.
Yeah. It's been a weird, sad summer here for service industry people. I'm on par to make about 22% less than I made last year. Every night the managers are calling for 2 to 3 people to stay home. 2 to 3 servers, like front of house servers. Then they're also calling for bussers to stay home, bartenders to stay home, food runners to stay home. So it's been weird. It's been slow. We've been tightening the belts, not going out to eat as much, and crowds have been.
I've been cooking more. I've been whipping it up like a chef.
We've been whipping it up.
All right, Chef Wolfgang, walk out. Walk out. Watch out.
Who's the guy? Alton Brown.
Walk out.
I love Alton Brown. I don't know why. I just like the way he explains things. Anyway, yeah. So crowds on 4th of July, that's the video I'm editing right now, is what happened after we filmed in America at Epcot on 4th of July. When I tell you we walked onto so many rides at Hollywood Studios.
Oh my God.
It was crazy.
It was fun.
It was so fun.
So fun.
I'm going to try to get that video done soon. It was so fun. It's been a weird year. It's been a weird summer. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, thanks for the comment about the voodoo hat. Thank you. Matter of fact, I switched it around a little bit. I was going to wear this hat for Mardi Gras. It's too hot. And then there's no ventilation in this thing, but look.
There's zero ventilation.
I turn it around.
Yay, Mardi Gras hat.
Mardi Gras. I can easily make this work somehow. I mean, the thing is crooked, but
let's
come
see.
up with my own costume. Hey, have you been hearing the thing about the Hat Man?
Hat Man?
Yeah. I don't know if I should talk about that one. I want you to sleep at night. Let's not talk about that one.
Okay, you can tell me tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. When it's a little bright outside.
Kitty Kathy says she heard about low crowds about Disney too. Yeah, it's been weird. Angie said, I want to see the Blair Witch video this year. Ugh.
Blair Witch.
Listen,
that's gonna come up with some creative thinking.
Yes, I wanted to do it last year. The problem was our iPhones were not very good at low light. We couldn't get the exposure right, and it was too shaky, and it couldn't track, and it was super dark. And so this year that we have the new camera, that might be a thing. We're gonna try.
We're gonna see what happens. Maybe we'll shine a light while we're recording, and while the other person's like, "What are we doing next?"
I want to bring some green tissue paper to put over the iPhone camera, because we're not allowed to bring in actual flashlights to HHN, but we can bring our phone. No. We can put tissue paper over it and have a green light effect on your face.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, okay. Kitty Kathy says, yes, we need more HHN house announcements. It's been weeks. Yeah.
I'm still shooting for Stranger Things. I want Stranger Things to be the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm a little sad that I missed out on it. What, last year or the year before? I don't remember when exactly. But I remember missing out on that house. I didn't go in it.
So that was the first year you took me, 2019.
2019.
And I had never been in a haunted house before in my entire life. And I did 2 houses, almost had a heart attack, had an anxiety attack, was like panicking. My heart was racing. I thought I was going to die. And so you were like, bye, friends, we're going to go. And we left. So it was my fault.
Trust me, you hurt my feelings.
Okay.
You hear nobody feelings here.
So we have 2 houses that are confirmed. We have Chucky, which was announced last year, but it's not on the website. And there's no merch. There's no chatter about it officially.
Nothing.
So it's weird that they would confirm it last year and then it not just be there. Because like when they announced Puppet Theater 2 years ago, the very next year, it was the first house up on the billboard, up on the website. It was just there.
I wonder, what are they waiting for? Is there going to be some kind of like big grand entrance for like the rest of the houses? Or are they going to do it like at the last second where like on the last day they would normally announce the last house? Or are they just going to just put it all in one?
Okay, so if I remember right, the last week of July, we start getting 2 house announcements a week. And by the last week in July, we will have all the passes. But we'll talk about passes in a little bit.
Okay.
Keeping on with the houses, The Last of Us was announced. That's the only official house right now, though. Based off the video game, not the TV show, but the storyline runs similar, so it'll still be a great house. And the noises are the same, the clickers are the same. I'm definitely doing that house because I loved. Stop! I don't want the noise.
I don't even know if that's how they sound.
Yes, that's how they sound. You're freaking me out.
I forgot, to be honest with you. She showed me the audio. I really don't remember what they sound like because I already know that I don't really care about.
Yeah, you're not going in the house.
It's not me.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to wear earplugs. And I don't know why, but a mask makes me feel safer. So I'm going to pretend like it's COVID again. Wear the mask and the earplugs and go through the house.
Even though they can be like, wow, right in front of you?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I should
Anyway,
try that.
it makes me feel better. I don't know. I feel safer. And like a long sleeve. Anyway, it's fine.
Bug house.
So the rest of these, the bug house was awful. I had my hands in my pockets, long sleeve, hat on, mask, and earplugs zipped up to here. The only thing showing was this.
String still came down. Like, what is that?
They were still getting my face. I was like, no. It was gross. All right. The rest of the houses from here on out are just rumors. We're going off Spec Map 3.0.
Yes, 3.0.
Monsters in Paris. They do a Monsters house every year. It's been really good. We really liked last year's Monster house. So you remember when they were refurbing The Mummy, they had the store closed. They turned it into a monster store, and there was the Phantom of the Opera in the back, little corner.
Which was neat, by the way.
What if it's a Phantom of the Opera house?
Okay, I can see it, but I don't see how that would be scary.
Okay, well.
But I can see it.
He's just, okay. We've got a rock and roll house, which I'm really kind of hoping is another music house because I enjoyed The Weeknd more than I thought I would. Because I knew the songs and I was just jamming the whole time, and it was a fun, scary house.
I think that house took everyone by surprise because they were expecting it to just be like bad, but it turned out to be more of a vibe than scary. It had like a little something here and there, but it was more of a vibe than anything.
Like when I think of HHN 2022, I think of Save Your Tears for Another Day.
And so The Weeknd is who you like hear when you're thinking of HHN, last year.
Yes, last year, that's what I think of. So
I'm a little sad that he didn't come to Orlando.
Well, okay, but all the celebrities are in Hollywood. Why wouldn't they just go to Hollywood?
If they want to break away from that celebrity chain, they should just.
So we're gonna get Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're thinking. People are thinking it's Lady Gaga. She's a little creepy, a little on edge, kind of on par with The Weeknd, where she's just a little different. Yeah. Can you imagine a bunch of meat monsters coming at you? All right, the next one I'm super excited about. There's just, hang on, let me see if I can find a picture of it. I saved the picture, so I wanted to talk about it.
That JS like just saying.
This right here, that C is what is on the spec map. But if you look closely, it's an OC for Oddfellows Carnival. And this is also the same type of symbol that is used for Jack Schmidt, which is Jack
Schmidt.
So
welcome in.
Hey, hello, welcome. A Lady Gaga house would be cool. Yeah, it would. I think they could do a lot with it. Dr. Oddfellows Carnival of Thrills.
I had to look up more about Dr. Oddfellows because I knew nothing about Dr. Oddfellows.
So Jack murdered a bunch of children, was on the run from the FBI.
The Jack the Ripper, right?
Jack the Clown.
Jack. Oh, shoot.
Jack.
Yeah, I had the wrong Jack in my head this whole time.
That one right up there on the wall.
Jack.
Jack.
Oh, by the way, I just want to brag a little bit about that.
Oh my God, we got to do a show and tell one day.
Yeah, show and tell one of these days. Who knows? We might just pull it down and just be like, hey, look at this. But
anyway, so
yes.
Jack murdered children on the run from the FBI. Came across Dr. Oddfellow's Carnival of Thrills. Dr. Oddfellow keeps himself alive for like 200 years with a cane of skulls. I think a silver cane of skulls. The story's weird. I'm not gonna lie. And then he hides Jack, sees the bodies of the children in boxes, murders Jack, but then Jack somehow regenerates, comes back to life, and then he's in a sanitarium because he's crazy.
You got Jack is back kind of thing going on.
But then he used Jack in the carnival before he murdered him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's a whole thing. It sounds like a really cool thing as long as there's no clowns. And I know a carnival with no clowns is asking a lot. But I figured out it's not the clowns I hate. It's the clowns with the pointy teeth.
Yeah, he's a little dull. So, I mean, I think you do him a little bit.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's why Jack is not my favorite. But Dr. Oddfellow seems like a great guy for murdering Jack. Anyway.
Welcome in, Patricia.
Hey, PJ. Hello. Yes, Lady Gaga would be amazing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Could Oddfellow be a mascot? Yes. I'm hoping he's a mascot.
I wish they let us like cosplay. That'd be cool. Look, I got a whole different like costume picked out, but I don't know where I could ever wear this. But Universal could have been the perfect place if they allowed cosplay.
So I'm thinking Dr. Oddfellow for the mascot only because on the spec map, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. But there's, the entrance scare zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
On this map, there is no entrance scare zone, which is disgusting, which I hate. But there's a horde, which is like chainsaw people.
Okay.
But this one is called Carnival of Oddities Horde.
I hope they mean chainsaws, because that's what I can do. I don't want to hear about the other horde that I'm thinking of.
Oh, like Evil Dead?
Oh, zombies.
Zombie horde, yeah.
I don't need
No,
that.
but it's like that, like where they're coming after you, a horde of people. But it's a Carnival of Oddities horde in the front.
I can do it.
So I think it might be a Carnival Dr. Oddfellow weird thing.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have a house with like a witches and what's that symbol called? Pentagram?
You said that the coven? Wait.
There's like a pentagram. Yeah, pentagram. And like a town and yeah.
Okay.
And so we're thinking that's the Blumhouse house. Maybe. Universal has a contract with Blumhouse for 10 years. I think we're in year 3. 2, 3, 3.
We're in year 3.
3, yeah. So there's gonna be a Blumhouse house somewhere, and they had a movie come out. I think it was The Craft back in 2020. So they could do another witch's house, and it better be better than last year's witch house.
Was it like Witches of the Coven or something like that?
1920s flapper witches. I didn't get the story. There were no scare actors where they were supposed to be. They weren't telling me the story. Nothing was telling the story. It was just 1920s bootleg bar. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I went through it. How many times did we go through it? 3 times? 4 times?
I think we went through it 3. Just 3. I don't think we did it 4 times.
Still couldn't get it. It was the worst scares. It was the worst story. It was the worst decor.
She was so upset about that.
I wanted to like it.
Oh man,
the original IPs are usually good.
I'm so sorry. I think I was able to actually open my eyes and walk through that one.
Like, that one was so not scary. You were able to open your eyes. That's how bad it was. That's terrible.
Well, I mean,
oh my gosh.
I really did appreciate Dead Man's Pier. I really appreciated that one. So it had a little bit of scares, but I appreciate what all went into that one.
Wait, which one was great? Sorry, I was reading.
Dead Man's Pier.
Winter's Wake with the lady with the violin.
Yes.
And then there was a guy swinging out at you. Oh, and then there was the guy with like the old school a scuba diver, and there was like black light.
Yeah,
he came at
like
you with a spear
and stuff.
And the rain. There was rain.
And I love that.
Best house. The wind sounds.
Yes. It definitely cooled you off when you're walking through because you got a little wet. So and the little fans that were going, yes.
I think that was our number 1 house last year, wasn't it?
Honestly, I think that might have been the number 1 house that took the cake.
Maybe we should judge our houses the next year on which one we remember being awful and which one we remember being great, because those are the 2 we remember. So Dead Man's Pier wins number 1 for 2022.
For us.
For us.
For us.
There's also rumors of an Exorcist house. And a lot of people were thinking it's going to be on one of the newer ones. But now they're saying maybe it's old school Exorcist. So, like the first Exorcist.
I remember seeing the first one. And I'm going to say, I wasn't as scarred as I was with Resident Evil.
I wasn't as scarred from the first Exorcist as I was with Poltergeist.
Huh.
So, I feel like it wasn't that bad. I think we can do it.
No, I think we can too.
Yeah.
Watch, right when I say this, and I'm going to be like Scooby-Doo here, jumping in Shaggy's arms.
Hi, I'm Shaggy.
Yeah, she will be Shaggy. I'm like, hold me.
So another one is there's like pine trees, and then there's like a claw slash through it, and we're thinking Bigfoot, Sasquatch, up in like the northeast.
Ooh, and I'm a pretty big fan of Bigfoot.
Yeah, we love Bigfoot. He's creepy. He's great.
We're gonna bring back these Tinfoil Hat Tuesdays and probably like re-update our Bigfoots and aliens and stuff like that.
You know what I'm really looking forward to is like the merch from the Bigfoot house.
My God.
I want a Bigfoot shirt.
So yes, I met a couple guests and they gave me this thing like, you should go visit the Bigfoot Museum out in Georgia. And I'm like, well, there's a Bigfoot museum there? And it was like, yeah, it's not just some small one. It's a pretty big one. I told her about it. I was like, we got to go to this.
Savannah, right?
Yeah, I think it was Savannah, Georgia.
I wanted to go to Savannah, Georgia for a long time. So we're going to make that happen.
Yes.
There's more comments. Hang on.
All right.
Let's see. He seems good for killing Jack. I mean,
Jack already feels like he's invincible. Okay, someone need to put him in his place.
Megan Horde is also speculated, but I'm not excited about that one, says Kitty Cathy. So, yes, Megan Horde is speculated because they were putting out for like hiring a ton of, what did they say, 4'10" to 5' actresses with acrobatic experience. Like that was on the website. They were actively hiring for this. I watched Megan. The dancing scene was okay. I don't know.
That video kind of creeps me out. I mean, the movie, I haven't watched it yet.
The movie didn't creep me out.
So I might be able to watch that.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be the head turning thing. Like I think it's the head turning in the doll like jaw.
The really still like, I want to be your friend.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. we don't do that.
We don't do that here. Let's see. Oh, the pentagram. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. PJ says, I lost it. There it is. I love witches in general, but I heard the witch house last year wasn't great. It was not. Angie says, yeah, I think I'll continue to skip HHN. I don't like scary. Don't worry. We're almost done talking about HHN, Angie. Hang in there. Kitty Cathy says, Spirits of the Coven wasn't good. It was not. Angie says, have they had a poltergeist house? Yes. And you entered the house like through the mud and there was skeletons in the mud. Yeah, it was a great set. Lachey says, LOL, I'm probably the only one looking forward to Chucky and The Last of Us. That's all I need. But I grew up with The Exorcist as well.
Y'all got The Last of Us.
Not sure how I feel about the throwing up. Yeah, last year in the Weekend House, the bathroom scene, there was like just it wasn't scary. It was just like ugh. It was just guts, like gory. I don't know. I don't like that stuff. It doesn't scare me. I'm just like
it doesn't. But it was. I was more vibing than I was trying to look at all the grotesque.
Yeah, during the bathroom, you just kind of danced.
Yeah,
you're just like, good job, scare actors. That's disgusting. We're just gonna keep it moving.
I think one got me because I made the mistake of looking behind me, and I looked behind me, and he was coming out from behind the corner.
They always get you. They'll just turn around and see if you turn around and be like.
I made the mistake of looking.
Angie says Bigfoot on Tinfoil Tuesday was great. Thank you. Kitty Cathy says Dead Man's Pier, Universal Monsters, and The Weekend were my favorites last year. If they do a Bigfoot house, that could be good. The only thing I'm worried about the Bigfoot house and the last one, which is a dragon and a castle, like a dueling dragon house.
That's what someone keeps saying, dueling dragons.
That's the ride that used to be there. I don't know what that house is going to be, but those two I'm worried about the sounds, like in Nightingale, like Bloodhouse Nightingale.
So you're worried about it's going to be like
there was like lion growls from like the gladiators turning into monsters. The sound got me so bad. I was like crying. It was not a good house for me. I didn't have fun.
I think a lot of even our friends, they kind of freaked out because of the stumps. Like you just
also the flooring was made so that when you walked over a certain part, they could make the growling sound with like a pedal, and then also they could stomp and move the floor. So it felt like there was something pouncing towards you. It was scary, but it was too scary for me. I don't know. I didn't like it.
Like I could probably do it again because it was somewhat funny, but it was really scary.
It was really scary. PJ says my favorite monsters to research are skin runners.
Like the skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers, but they run. Okay. Lachey says I'm not familiar with monsters, but I hear a lot about it. I'm sorry. Purposely Rietta says Bigfoot would be cool. Insidious would scare the crap out of me.
I don't know about Insidious. Yeah, I mean, y'all might got that on the Insidious.
Okay. So yeah. Last house is Stranger Things, rumored. Team members were overheard talking about some merchandise they had seen in the back.
Not me. Just put that out there. No. That was not me. I don't know much about this.
This was posted on a Facebook page. Someone overheard team members talking about Stranger Things merchandise. Not you. You haven't heard a thing about.
I honestly have not, so don't ask me anything.
He works in City Walk. He's never heard anything.
I could probably care less. But if it's Stranger Things, I will be tuning in.
Yes, we're actually watching the first season of Stranger Things. And a lot of stuff we're seeing, we're like, oh no, they don't know, and this fits in there, and this also happened here.
What makes sense.
Yes, it's starting to all make sense now. So let's see. And Stranger Things was supposed to happen last year, apparently.
Yeah,
and
was.
They wanted too much money.
Yeah, someone got greedy.
And it fell through. I don't know what happened, but we're hoping it's there this year. So the scare zones, again, rumors. The Megan Horde, the Carnival Oddities Horde, Vamp 69. I don't.
I'm a little lost on that one. I don't know where they're going with that one.
Are they talking like? Is it going to be like a? It's going to be like a high school vampires like class of 69.
That's what you're saying, like with like the jock jerseys on and all that.
So the sweet area, the sweet carnival, whatever it was last year over there by the Mummy.
Major Sweets.
I didn't care for it. I thought it was too kiddie and not scary, and it didn't make sense.
It was like a carnival.
It was a carnival. There were people screaming. I wasn't really too sure who the villains were because there's just everybody was covered in blood or shocked, and I was like, okay, what's happening? But then they only did this show on the stage like once every half an hour. So if you're just walking through, you wouldn't know what it was about. It was weird. So I hope they don't go kiddie like high school with it.
Yeah.
I hope it's more of like hot rods. Like 60s muscle cars.
Okay. As you're saying.
Greasers, that's 50s. But like I hope they go more scary than high school. I don't know. Another one is Jungle, where the trees overhang, where you're going back to the kids zone.
That sounds fun.
Oh man, that scare zone always gets us because it's already dark from the trees.
Mm-hmm.
So
and then there's that long walk too. It's like a long walk. I think we met Molly last year too back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a quick hello while we were getting scared.
It was like, Molly. She's like, hey.
Hey, ah! And I think they're gonna probably have maybe a big snake.
I can do it, but it might freak you out.
I'm gonna be hopping so fast through there. I'm gonna just be jumping through people if there's a big snake.
Jumping on people's back, huh?
Yes, for real. There is a scare zone with just 2 horns, and it looks like Krampus. Or like a ram of some sort.
So like I told her, I was like, I'm going to go with Krampus because over in All Hallows Boutique, there's Krampus merch on both sides when you first walk in. So why not put Krampus?
Why not put Krampus there?
So
might be a good scare zone.
Yeah.
And then the last one is just a bunch of Zodiac signs. So there was a dark Zodiac scare zone in Singapore, HHN, their HHN 10. And the stage and the set pieces looked similar to Conjure the Dark from last year that was over by Fast and the Furious. So, I don't know. It could be good. It could be like another stage show thing. I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. All right, hang on. We got some more comments. Let's see.
I really am liking the engagement that we're getting on the live. This is great. This is great. I appreciate everyone just like participating.
All right. Don't know why I would want to step foot in that house, but I would. Oh no, Lachey. PJ says the guy from Insidious looked like a strung out Darth Maul.
You know what? I did see that face for like a hot second. And it was only because of the trailers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what was that? What was that face? Wait, hold up.
Looks like he's addicted to something. Let's see. Kitty Cathy said, I brought earplugs last year and needed them. I will bring them this year too. Yeah, it gets so loud. And not just from the houses, but while you're waiting in line, the endless chatter, because especially back behind like Production Central, there's just lines and lines and lines and lines, and everybody's talking, and it gets to be a lot sometimes. So,
oh man, bring a fan out there too, because I don't know if it's like just because a lot of people smushed in one area, but it does get hot.
No breeze. It was so hot.
It
gross.
Gets hot.
Yeah. But we go in September.
Yeah.
Because it's less crowded and cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And then we usually take October off to kind of take a breather, because here Halloween starts in like less than a month. It'll be Halloween here.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
August, right?
August.
Yeah.
I think August 11th is when Halloween starts at Disney.
I was going to say like mid-August or something like
and
that.
Then it goes all the way to November 1st. And 3 months of Halloween is good for us. We're good on that. We're going to take 2, and we're going to take a little break because then Christmas starts like November 1st. So let's see.
You know, this hat's actually starting to get a little hot.
Take the hat off.
I'm starting to bake.
Don't bake in the hat. We're done. We're done talking about HHN.
Wait, but there is one. There's one more.
There's one more what?
Nightmare Fuel.
Oh, yeah. So there was did I screenshot this too? I really hope I did. Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. Give me 1 second.
I'm trying not to like bounce her off the couch because we got like a super bouncy couch here.
No, I didn't screenshot it. Okay. So did I write it down? So I got it in my notes. There it is. Okay. Halloween Horror Nights official account tweeted on June 7th these musical notes: G-F sharp B-E-D-G-C B-E-A-D, which is When I Was a Young Boy. So that is the theme song for the pre-show right before Nightmare Fuel opens their show. Like, and the crowd is singing it, and it's always such a great vibe and a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope the Fuel Girls are back this year.
I hope so too, because it was like a nice little breather from like doing the houses and just walking around, still getting scared from the scare zone. It's just like a nice little breather to sit down, see the show. It's high energy.
It's not for kids. This event is already 13 and up just because it's scary. This show, I would say, was 18 and up. Some of it.
I can't tell you how many comments I saw, and not from my video or anything, but there's comments in general that I see on like the HHN page and stuff like that. Like, this show is filled with scantily clad girls. And
scantily clad girls and boys. And Everyone is a little provocative, and it was a great show and great music. Their music choices, chef's kiss.
Yes. In the beginning, they have an intro that says like "Get Out," like if the show's not for you or something like that.
Like a deep voice, like this show will feature, provocative, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and it's scary, and there's fire, and if this isn't for you, then do the deep voice.
Yeah, like get out.
Yeah.
Like,
so there's your warning.
Trust me, they mean that.
Like, they really do mean it. Don't take your teenage boys or girls to this show.
Unless you don't care.
Unless you've had the talk and they're ready for it. All right, let's read some comments. Let's see. Do the houses have the same fanny pack rule, or can you carry a backpack? Houses are good. You can carry a backpack. They will heavily search your bag before you come in on HHN nights, starting at like 3 and 4. Security ramps up.
Yeah, no Axe spray, no spray in general.
No body spray, no hairspray, no perfume, not even those little tiny glass perfume bottles, no glass whatsoever, no flashlights. No, they're going to double check everything, your keychain, to see if you have any mace on there or like one of the defense tools. Anything that could be harmful to a scare actor, if you get scared and think they're coming at you, they're going to take away. They're also going to check your water bottle. And even if it's just water, you got to dump it out.
Yes, because some people will just like kind of give that little secret away.
People are getting drunk enough at this event as the night goes on. They don't want that to start at 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever there's the most people in the park, come 10 p.m. At 1 and 2 in the morning, they can kind of control the situation. Okay, buddy, you've had too much to drink. Everybody has to dump their containers, camel packs, canteens, whatever it is. You got to dump it. So you can take a backpack. We would suggest it, especially if it rains and you need an extra pair of shoes or a poncho or an umbrella. You're going to need your water bottle.
So it's cool to feel safe right there.
Oh, yeah. Also, nobody can touch you on the back if you're wearing a backpack. The rule is, in our friend group, whoever has a backpack goes first, because then we can all clamp on. If you don't have a backpack, you're in the back, buddy. Sorry, you better wear a backpack. All right, let's see. We are going October 1st. Can't wait. Nice.
Okay. All right.
Purposefully rerouted. So PJ says scandalous. Ooh, scandalous. Kitty Cathy says, I have seen people, they were wearing backpacks or fanny packs, but I had to turn off my blinking devil horns in the houses. Oh yeah. They sell the light up stuff, and you like bracelets and hair ties and headbands. You just have to turn them off.
Yeah. You don't want to like mess with somebody's eyes or.
Mm-hmm. Purposefully Rerouted says Nightmare Fuel last year was awesome. It was so good. And Lachey said,
wait. It was a packed out show.
It was. Every show we went to was packed.
Yeah.
First show, last show of the night, it didn't matter. There's people there half an hour before waiting.
Yeah.
Lachey says, wait, if you don't have a backpack, they can touch you. No, they're not allowed to touch you.
Scared can't touch you.
The people behind you will get scared and run up on you.
Yeah, that'll be the only thing is the people behind you that are walking in with the building or walking into the building with you. Yeah. Those are the only people that might touch you.
So some haunted houses, they push your group through. They wait a couple minutes. They push the next group. At HHN, you're this close to the person in front of you.
Yes, it's a conga line.
It's basically a ride queue. You know how you're just waiting in line to go on the ride, and there's people in front of you and people behind you, except you're just walking through the house.
Like the only time that you're really only paused is if someone's like scared in front and they're like freaking out.
They're freaking out. They went the wrong way. There's a couple times last year I almost went the wrong way and ran into a scare actor.
Yes.
Because their hidey holes kind of look like where you would go, but you're supposed to go this way. So then they got to pause the line.
Yes. And then there's people who will actually stop or slow down so they can like get a better view of what the houses look like because they paid a lot of money. So
yep. So
instead of like listening to the team member like they're supposed to, they're like, I paid a lot of money to be here, so I am going to stop right here and look at everything.
Yeah.
So
I won't lie. I did that in the Beetlejuice house, not on purpose. Like I'm going to get my money's worth, but the big worm, I was in awe. I accidentally just stopped and I was like,
let's go back. Let's go.
And then there was a scare actor over there. And I was just like feeling out in front of me for Darius, and I was like, "Oh my God, they're gone!" And then, so I was running to the exit. Yes. So it stopped. The line stops sometimes, and then people accidentally run into you.
So it's possible to get scared twice from the same scare actor if it's timed out right.
Yeah.
Remember, there's multiple cubby holes for them to scare you or in.
Yeah. So no touchies and
Yeah, no. Scare actors won't touch you. Now, if you end up going to an actual haunted house and you have to sign a waiver, that's going to be a different story. I will probably do some research on that haunted house because then you're probably going into something very extreme. And I've seen videos on that, and it's not pretty.
With the RIP tour, do we get express passes to use that same day when the tour is done? I thought I heard that. Yes. I want to say not the lights on tour, like the guided at night, the guys and the growls with like the lightsabers.
I honestly, I
want to
don't
say yes.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I want to say I'm like 90% sure, but by the time it gets over, I'm not sure because your tour is with other people, and if those other people are slow and you can't get around the park fast enough, your tour may last until close. So, I mean yes, but don't count on it.
I mean, the tour guides are pretty helpful though. Like they'll answer some questions.
I have never heard of a bad tour guide.
Yeah, no, like I can give a shout out to this one.
All right, I think. Oh yeah, we're still waiting on the HHN passes. That's the last thing we had to say about HHN. Rush of Fear is all of September. Frequent Fear is the first Friday and Saturday, and then every Sunday through Thursday after. Frequent Fear Plus is the first and last Saturday, and then every Sunday through Friday. And then the Ultimate Frequent Fear Plus is every night, and you get free parking after 5 on HHN nights. So,
free parking.
Yeah, that comes in handy if you're going a lot and you're not an annual pass holder.
Oh, it gets expensive for parking. I think
it got 30.
I think they boosted up on like event nights.
Do they?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, didn't they boost it up one time? Was it like $40 a park?
Oh my gosh, I don't remember. We've never paid to park since we lived here because we've been annual pass holders. So I don't know.
I might have saw it.
That's crazy.
I mean, I might be lying, but I could have sworn they boosted up on like event nights and stuff like that.
Oh, let's read the rest of the comments. And I had to double check. You can start using it at 5:30 or after, depending on what time your tour starts. Yeah. We really want to do the lights on tour.
I do want to do that. That'll be nice to do one day.
Right. All right. Sorry.
Oh my God. Can you imagine if they did lights on tour for Stranger Things? Like, let's say if it is a thing, would that be an option to have Stranger Things as the lights on tour? Because I know like you only get like a certain amount, like you only get certain rides that let you
like the lights on tour.
Yeah.
So it's 3 and 6 houses. You do not have to have theme park entry because they're going to take you into the back lot around where the Blue Man Group used to be. And it could be the same 3 houses. If you do the 6 tour, they could do 3 and 3, and you could get one of the same houses. You're not allowed to pick.
Oh.
So, but I still want to do it.
I do too.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
After Behind the Screams, thank you, Kitty Kathy. After HHN is over, we've got the holidays at Universal. Grinchmas, Macy's Holiday Parade, Wizarding World Decor, the Castle Holiday Show, and the Tribute Store with Earl the Squirrel.
Earl the Squirrel.
Yeah.
You're going to see them everywhere. I think we have 2 hoodies or just one? I think we have 2 hoodies. I think I ended up buying it for us because it got cold out. And I was like, I'm buying us these hoodies.
Did I buy me one too? Or did you just get you?
No, I think I got both. I ended up getting both because I had that discount going on, that pretty cool discount. Yeah.
I don't know where that is. I'm going to find it.
It's somewhere hiding.
It is hiding.
Yeah.
PJ says she hates that rule. They shouldn't be allowed to repeat the houses. Yeah. Lachey says, what time does HHN end? 2 a.m.
Last year it was 2 a.m. Long time to be scared.
Yeah.
Have we ever lasted to the very end, or we end up leaving like an hour or 2 before?
No, wait. The last day of last year that we went, our last day with our friends, we made it till I think it was 1:42 before we gave up. Like we were almost there.
Okay.
When we walked out, it was like 1:55.
Yeah, because they wanted to make the most of it. They wanted to stay.
It was our last night. Yeah. It was our last night. So, and I remember I was so tired for days.
Fun.
It was
Yeah.
because didn't we get there early that day too? Like we saw the opening ceremonies, or was that the different day?
I think that was a different day. That was a
Okay.
different day.
Oh, we got there about 6. That's still 8 hours.
Yeah, it was, but it was fun.
Yeah, if you get there for the opening ceremonies.
And that Haagen-Dazs be hitting after some scares. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
But that Haagen-Dazs was worth it.
The air conditioning, you can hear those scares from the scare zone. Haagen-Dazs is where it's at.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. After the holidays at Universal, the next thing is going to be the Kids Zone in 2024, and then Epic Universe in 2025. So I drive whenever I feel like I need to see an update on my way home from work at Disney Springs. I will take the back way and drive by the new Epic Universe, and I'll just be like, "What y'all doing over there?
Do you got anything new?
What
we
y'all
saw a roller
doing?"
coaster.
And you can see it. It'll be like 1 or 1:30 in the morning. It'll be all backlit, and I'll be like, "Looks like some new buildings." And I don't know what I'm talking about. I just see it slowly going up, and then there'll be another building, then there'll be another track, and all the tracks are in place for the coasters right now.
So we should start seeing some like big buildings go up beside it or whatever. Like
So
the
if you-
theme of it.
I think Destination, I don't know what that road is called. Division Road? I don't know. But if you go on the other side, I think that's over there by iDrive. Is that Sand Lake? Yeah, Sand Lake Road. If you take Sand Lake Road, you can see all the big like buildings. Like what are the buildings out back called? Production buildings?
Like, I don't know, like
But
backstage, but
they've got the parking lot done off of Sand Lake Road. They've got
there's a warehouse. I think they already
huge
said that's
warehouses.
been built.
Yeah,
So,
a parking garage. They're coming along. They're coming along pretty good.
oh man, what's once used to be like a smooth, easy drive through. You know, you can get through there pretty easy.
Sand Lake Road is
busy.
tore up. It is tore up.
Oh man.
Yeah. We're about to have a lot of traffic on our side of town.
Yeah.
Oh man. Lachey says she has to work the next day, but she'll make it work. Oh no.
Good luck to you. You got this.
No, see, we work second shift, so we're not off work until midnight, 1 in the morning, and we still get tired at HHN but our bodies are used to it. Oh no, PJ is team Cold Stone ice cream. But when you're in the park, are you really going to walk all the way back out to City Walk?
Exactly. I mean, that's a pretty far walk, but hey, I mean, if you can do it.
If you want to go,
dedication.
We'll wait for you at Haagen-Dazs. We're going to rest our feet. Lachey's going to be out at 12. Honestly, that's usually what time we leave when we go. It's just that last day we wanted to make it work, you know?
Yes.
Epic is going to really boost visits. We're trying to hang on until 2025 because at this point it looks like that's when business is going to come back.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. All right, we're going to transition over into Disney World. If you were just here for Universal, thanks for joining.
We appreciate you. If you stay to the very end, we appreciate you.
We appreciate you too.
Yep. Thank you.
If you're here for Disney and you fast forwarded through all of Universal parts because you're watching this later, welcome. Welcome to what's coming to Disney. We're going to talk Epcot mostly because it's been under construction for 30 years. No. Okay, sorry.
30 minutes.
I've been falling for 30 minutes. Okay, let me stop. Why is that my favorite scene from any Thor movie?
I don't know, but
I just love it
much. A lot of people like that scene.
I love that scene. I love me some Loki. Yeah. Anyway, all right. We're gonna start with what's coming up next, which is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Starts August 11th. August 11th. I don't know why I got a southern accent there all of a sudden, but I did. This is weird. Anyways, the new thing this year at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is going to be that there's a Tron virtual queue for party goers only at 6 p.m. So if you're like, I want to go get on Tron, but I want to go to the party, not to where you can do both.
And that's going to be fun.
It is going to be fun because Tron is better at night.
Could you imagine trying to like ride Tron in like your full
in a costume?
You guys are like big trench coat.
I want to go just to take video of people in their costumes.
You see a big long dress going flying.
A belle with her yellow dress. Ah. If you've never been to a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, there's Halloween fireworks, a stage show, a castle show, parade, characters dressed up as like other things. Like there's a witch mini and they're actually dressed up in their costumes. And then there's a ton of free candy. There's literally as much candy as you can get. It doesn't matter. You can just go for candy and get in all the candy lines all night and fill up 4 backpacks.
Yeah, because I think they just keep giving you like hands, so that, especially by the end of the night.
They have hired special cast members and say it's your job to hand out this candy, and they say yes, sir, and that's all they do. They don't care. They don't care if they've seen you.
I can't have that job.
Over at Cosmic Rays, we went like this in the line. They were like, "Oh, trick or treat."
Here you go. I saw like 500 of you, and
don't care. So go get the candy if that's what you're there for. You can dress up as an adult. This is your one and only time to dress up at Magic Kingdom at anywhere in Disney World.
You've probably seen us in a few pictures in our hot costumes.
Yeah.
Fun, hot,
super
dedicated
fun.
To it, but
hot, definitely hot. Prices start at $109 and go to $199, and Halloween night is already sold out. Next is Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, November 9th through December 22nd. Tron again, virtual queue at 6 only for party goers. There's Snowfall on Main Street, unlimited cookies and cocoa, along with a special parade, stage shows, characters in their festive gear, and fireworks. Prices start at $159, go up to $199. Next in Disney Springs, we've got Summer House on the Lake being built. It's going to be a restaurant right next to Haleo, right across from Salt and Straw Ice Cream, catty corner to AMC.
I can't wait to try that.
Right by the food trucks. They're a restaurant based in Chicago. It's very open, very airy. It says they're going to have 3 patios. I hope they're covered and air conditioned.
I really hope so.
They're going to have an in-house bakery, lunch, dinner, and a weekend brunch. You can meet Mirabelle at Magic Kingdom coming this fall. She's going to be in Fairy Tale Garden, where Merida is or was right now. Yes.
I don't know if I like that part.
Yeah. You do it better than me, though.
He's got to roll the R.
I can't roll my R's.
I don't feel like you're trying. Oh my God.
Sorry. Oh no. Oh, sorry.
I'm good.
I'm sorry.
I'm good.
Anyways, so where Merida is now, they're gonna decorate it. It's gonna be festive and it's gonna be fun. I feel like Mirabelle's a good addition to Magic Kingdom. Rumor. Guardians of the Galaxy before the end of the year might go to a standard queue. Rumor. If they were gonna do it, I would wait till after the holidays.
Okay, so if they go to a standard queue, what is your prediction for a wait time?
3 hours. It's going to be a Hagrid's.
Do you think it's going to be a 3 hour?
You know how Velocicoaster's at 45 minutes, but Hagrid's is still at 90 and 120?
Yeah.
That's because it's more intense on Velocicoaster, so not as many people can do it or want to do it. But Hagrid's is more fun and speaks to everybody. Guardians is more fun, speaks to everybody. And Tron is not that great of a ride. Sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Well, I'm going to assume like 2 hours. I'm going to say 2.
You're going to think it's holding steady at 120?
Yeah, I think it's going to be more of like a 7 Dwarfs kind of wait.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can see it holding at like 90, 120.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have recently put up a bunch of umbrellas and stanchions outside of Guardians of the Galaxy off to the side. So we'll see. It's just a rumor. We don't know. We don't know what's happening. Festival of the Holidays at Epcot is coming back. Guardians of the Galaxy will get a holiday overlay. There will be food. There will be drinks. There will be weird Santas and cool Santas. What was that one drink we had in Italy? It was chocolate. And we were like, no whipped cream, but it was the best.
All right. You sure it wasn't a chocolate martini?
Was it a chocolate martini?
I think it might have been a chocolate martini.
It was the best drink I've ever had in my whole life.
It was either an espresso or a chocolate martini. It was only those 2 drinks.
Let's see. Has Disney Springs been slow too? Yes, that's where I work. That's where we've had to have people not come in every night. But, okay, it's interesting. Full service restaurants have been slower. quick service restaurants have been busier. I feel like what's happened is that people book their vacations 6 months to a year in advance, right? They've paid for the hotel, they've paid for airline tickets. Once they get here and they realize, hey, the economy is not doing that great, and I don't have that much money, what can you cut back on? You can cut back on souvenirs, Genie Plus, and food. So you don't buy Genie Plus, you just go with the flow. You buy everybody one souvenir instead of one a day, and you don't go to full service restaurants. You go and get Chicken Guy, or you get Yasaki. You get the pretzel. Like, so people are still here. They're just not spending as much. And I work at a full service restaurant, so
everyone's still in recovery mode still.
They're trying to save the money, even though they've already paid for everything. They're already there anyway. So yeah. Let's see.
I had another show.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shower you. I decided to do Jollywood Nights since they brought back Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam.
Ooh,
yeah.
Oh. No, you're good. My lower back is cramping.
You got any pillows? You got get you some support here. Wait. Let me get you one more. Hang on.
Let me stretch it.
Okay. I got yours. Okay. How's I got you some support.
You got me some support?
Yeah. You gotta have some support.
Let me stretch.
Okay. Yeah, so Jollywood Nights at
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
We gotta get a studio, man.
All right.
Jollywood Studios at Hollywood Studios. So it's their Christmas thing this year that they're doing, and it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be different, and we're kind of nervous about it. Like, it could either be really cringe or it could be the coolest thing ever. And Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam is so fun, and so looking forward to that too.
Jingle bell, jingle bell,
Yeah.
jingle bell.
PJ says she hasn't made Disney Springs food reservations for October yet. Angie says, what Disney Springs sit-downs do you suggest? And Lachey says, I'm wondering if they're going to have the dessert party. I think they will have the dessert party. We're still waiting on the Fantasmic dessert party to come back. Remember the unlimited margaritas?
Oh my god.
With the snack box?
That was the best. I don't think they're going to do that again. That's too much money for
It's
Disney.
a lot of money.
Yeah, I don't see that. I'll be very surprised if they do, though.
Do you have a cookie?
No.
Okay. Don't share then. It's fine. All right. Let's see. Disney Springs sit-downs. I love Terralina. I think it's a seafood pasta. I get that every time I go.
Oh, it was like mussels and stuff like that,
It's like
right?
mussels in the shell. There's shrimp. It's like a little spicy wine spice tomato sauce. I don't know what it is. I just know that that's what I get.
I need to get out of my comfort zone.
It's fine. My burger boy.
I am the guy that will order a burger at an Italian restaurant. I will do it.
We also really like House of Blues. And honestly, my number one pick, if I'm just like, I don't know what I want, let's go somewhere that has everything, Splitsville. Like, that's...
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun place. And I like the burgers there.
The burgers are good. The drinks are good.
Yeah.
The service is good.
Was
The
it
atmosphere is good.
Frozen Flight they had too? Or was it?
Yeah, you can get a
like
frozen drink flight. Like, it's a great place to go and hang out and then get out of the rain. And they've got 2 stories and they got a cool escalator inside and they have a tiki bar out back. And
That tiki bar is new.
Yeah,
So
last year.
if it's been a while since you've been to Splitsville, well, Disney Springs.
Yeah.
They got tiki bar.
And honestly, this lake, Summer House on the Lake, looks really nice. It looks really bright and open, or at least our Chicago ones do. So
Oh, hey, is that the one where we can see from the second floor? Like, that's where they're building that
yeah,
at?
the walls that are right by Haleo and go all the way over to the food trucks.
Yeah.
Right
So
there.
yeah, you can see it from the second floor of Splitsville.
Yeah, go up to the second floor of Splitsville. You can look over and you can watch them building the thing. So you might want to make a reservation at Summer House on the Lake.
Yeah.
They've got. I looked at their menu. They have some good food up in Chicago. So
I'm like, what kind of burgers do you got?
Angie, PJ says you're a burger boy.
I am.
Angie says I'm allergic to seafood and shellfish, which is why I tend to skip sit-down restaurants in Florida. So Ask if they have a separate fryer and separate grill. A lot of the restaurants in Disney Springs don't, only because they're not Disney restaurants. They're in a mall. It's a mall.
So let them know that it's cross contact. I mean, you're probably good with cross contact, but they'll definitely make sure.
If you're severely allergic to seafood, you're probably not okay with cross contact.
Yeah, like let them know that it's a cross contact issue as well. So that way they will definitely let you know, like, you should not be having this dish at all.
Right. And you can call the host and be like, can you please ask the chef if there's cross contamination in your fryer and on your grill? That way you know before you go.
Yes.
What you can have. So, and even though us Disney Springs restaurants aren't Disney restaurants, I know my restaurant takes allergies really seriously. It will take an extra 10 minutes for your dish because we are cleaning each individual pan. We are cleaning the tongs, the spatula, the spoon, the spoons that we put just out for, like dipping sauce and stuff. We're replacing everything, making your dish, and then continuing on the tickets. So it'll take extra time, but we do take it seriously. So
yes, but at least you'll be enjoying your food.
Right. Have you tried Chef Art Smith's Homecoming? Oh yeah, that's where we did we love that.
I love Homecoming.
That's where we had our wedding reception.
Yeah,
we had a brunch there. So the brunch is really good. Brunch is good. It's just I know you love it. It's so much grease and dairy and butter and everything. I have to be really careful and like watch what I eat for 24 hours leading up to that so I can eat the good food.
No, I was so mad. I couldn't enjoy my food.
Okay, story time. All
right, so we went to SeaWorld during the seafood festival, was it?
It was Mardi Gras week. We went to SeaWorld. We went to SeaWorld on Mardi Gras.
Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah.
That was Fat Tuesday.
Mardi Gras told me.
Yeah, we went Wednesday. We sampled a bunch of food. You got the specialty of the day, gumbo. It tasted weird, and I was like, I don't like that. They didn't put the right seasonings. He ate it.
I was good for the day, but then that
Thursday, I think it was middle of the night, Thursday early morning.
I couldn't
the Thursday before our wedding.
And usually, if you're sick to your stomach, you go to the restroom, release what you had, and you're possibly good. That did not happen.
It had made it too far. It got in his intestines. He didn't throw it up in time, and he was sick all day Friday, had to call out of work. Saturday on our wedding day, sweating bullets, sick, trying to enjoy the day, couldn't think straight, couldn't even stand straight. At brunch, we had to share a meal, and I ate most of it. You ate 2 bites. Sunday,
I still enjoyed it.
Sunday, we had our Magic Kingdom day in our wedding gear and took all the pictures, and you were just in between all the pictures. Monday, we get on the cruise. He can't eat anything until Tuesday evening. He's finally like, hey, I think I'm hungry. The whole wedding weekend was just sick.
But by the second day of the cruise, I was just good to go. I was eating everything. Like, I'll take this.
Wednesday, you ate so much food. You made up for the whole week's worth.
Oh my God. I think I had so much lo mein from, what was it?
The wok.
Stir fry?
Yes.
Yeah, the wok.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see here. So yes, we would recommend Chef Art Smith's for sure. Purposely Reddit says we love Splitsville. Those chicken fingers are fire. And the sushi. Oh, you love the sushi. Your husband doesn't. Oh, yeah. So everybody can get what they want. Nice. Kitty Cathy said, I understand Guardians of the Galaxy is so much fun, but it makes people very nauseous. Yeah. If you've ever been on Gringotts, how the carts move like this and they're on the roller coaster, it's like that, only like a 360.
Yeah.
So it's pretty intense.
Well, that's a pretty good comparison. Yeah, Gringotts.
Yeah. The spinning coaster cars. Yeah. Let's see. PJ says, thanks. I'll look at those restaurants. Homecoming and Edison are on my list too. Edison's been on our list.
We just haven't tried it yet.
No, because we heard the food's not that good, but we want to go for drinks and atmosphere. So
I need to text somebody and tell them, like, hey.
Yeah, we need to text a
certain someone about, about reservations. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. How do we forget we have a contact there?
I don't know.
Dang. Okay. Anyway, Angie said, good information. Thanks. I'll be there the first week of September. PJ said that was a nightmare. Yes, it was a nightmare.
But we made the most of it, so it was fun. It was actually fun.
We did. I feel like Thursday on the cruise was our first day of our honeymoon because you were finally like, Yay. Lachey says, do you have any upcoming cruises planned? Yes. We put the down payment on our 1-year anniversary cruise.
Yes, we're doing it. This, surprisingly, will be like my first trip really out of Florida.
Yeah.
I don't really count the cruises. Like, I don't know.
It's a surprise. We'll keep you guys updated. No worries.
Yeah.
All right.
When it gets closer.
Let's keep moving on. I think we have 1 page left. 1 page left. Sorry. We got off track. Did you drop your cookie?
No. I was just checking.
It's on the floor.
It was like a little.
It's on the floor.
No cookies on the floor.
Okay. Epcot construction will be done this year. Supposedly. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Listen, every time we go to Epcot, they do have a lot more done, but it's so much work to get done. This is what they're supposed to have done. Journey of Water, inspired by Moana, a self-guided exploration trail takes you through the natural water cycle where you're learning about water going up from the ocean and getting, rain down and going down the rivers. And
okay, well, hear me. I do believe that was going to actually be.
Well, yeah, because we've seen the pictures of Te Fiti and stuff. Like, we know that one's done. And we can see there's green mesh. And if you move really fast, you can kind of make out what's behind the green mesh. So we know that's done. We've seen it.
I'm like that they opening up quarters of it. Like, so
Yeah.
we still get to experience something. I know Disney's important. I'm like, well, technically we did open up this for you.
We've got a walkway.
That's not what y'all said.
We've got a walkway open right now. That's it. All right. Communicore Hall is going to be the center of festival programming. It's like a flex space for art, music, food, rumored to have like an interactive test kitchen, and also a new meet and greet for Mickey and Friends.
So I want to picture this new meet and greet area. Like, did it take into consideration when it comes to like heat, or like,
This is a big building. It's inside.
Okay.
Like, no. This Communicore Hall is actually like a hall. Like, so you know how you used to go past Spaceship Earth, you turn towards the Starbucks and go underneath towards the land.
Mm-hmm.
Old Epcot. And then on your right would be like Baymax meet and greet. Vanellope was over there. Joy and Sadness was over there.
Okay.
Inside the building.
Yeah.
That's basically in the same spot.
Because I was going to say, where they had like Donald Duck, Goofy, Minnie, and all of them in that one little area. Like, yeah, they're in the shade, but
it's so hot. Yeah, no, it's inside. Also, right next to it is Communicore Plaza with an oval stage. And that's all we know about that. Dreamer's Point is going to be directly behind Spaceship Earth. It's going to be a futuristic garden with a Walt Disney statue.
So if it's behind space, no, I was looking up the space mission space. So I was like,
oh yeah,
so they're opening up that space.
No, this Dreamer's Point will basically be in the same spot that Fountains of Nations was. Remember those cool fountains?
Yeah,
I miss those fountains. Anyway, and a new Epcot nighttime show will be coming fall of this year. Right now, we've got Epcot Forever back. This new show will feature original compositions. What the heck? Compositions.
I thought you were going to say compensations.
Compensations. They're going to compensate you. And it better be as good as Harmonious.
We enjoyed Harmonious.
The best show Disney has ever made.
But, I mean, I know some people had their
okay, the barges were horrendously ugly. Awful.
I still feel like they could have kept the show without the barge. I feel like there was a way to make that happen. I don't know, like with the fireworks and the. I
feel like maybe if they move the barges out a little bit, but then still the center one.
Yeah,
I don't know. All right, we've got a new restaurant in Japan. Oh yeah, but all that stuff we said is supposed to be completed by the end of this year. Good luck. New restaurant in Japan. I'm gonna mess this name up so bad. I apologize. Shikisai Sushi Izakaya.
There was no way I'm gonna try that name. I would have butchered it like everything in France.
I am so sorry if I offended you or your language or your people. So it's a table service restaurant in Japan. I think it's going to take the spot of Tokyo Dining because Tokyo Dining's been closed since 2022. It's going to be like a tapas place with small plates. So you get like 2 pieces of sushi, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, which is what I like. I like having a little buffet of everything. So
I'm like, oh, give me more of that. Like, nah, you get this. I don't want that.
the last thing that's not even coming this year, it's next year, is Tiana's Bayou. So Q is going to be an expanded. Okay, so she expanded her restaurant business into Tiana's Food, which is an employee-owned co-op. Then she found a salt mine and turned it into a farm and a kitchen. And then she's preparing for Mardi Gras, and they're going to go on the hunt for an ingredient that we're missing. And then, like, the end where the zippity doodah was is going to be, yay, we found the ingredient, and now we can have a Mardi Gras, so it'll be like a Mardi Gras party in there. I like party. I like party.
So, but as long as they have some beignets.
There better be a beignet cart.
There better be a beignet.
I need some beignets.
I want to try one of these good beignets that this guy really loved about Tiana's beignets. I want to try one of those good beignets.
Yeah. With where they spin the plate and do the honey, and then they do the powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fresh beignets. All right, that's it. Let's see. All right. Angie will be here the first week of September. Nice.
Hey.
But PJ says, go with us second week of October. Go with you where? Angie's surprised that we got off track. She's really, really surprised. She can't believe it. She says, no way.
Even though she tuned in every time.
That's crazy.
She was expecting it anyways.
Lachey says, I feel like there should have been an attraction or two in the Moana area, if just a walkthrough. Moana has an expansion in either Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom coming. Supposedly, you know how Disney likes to say stuff and then not do it. Mary Poppins. So there's an expansion planned in Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, and I forget, she gets a ride. And I want to say, yes, it's an Animal Kingdom, because they have a Moana meet and greet started April 22nd for Earth Day, birthday, Animal Kingdom birthday. And that expansion in Animal Kingdom is going to feature a Moana section with a ride, supposedly. Let's hope.
Allegedly.
So, yeah. Kitty Cathy said, so what rides are you most looking forward to?
That are coming?
Probably.
I was looking for Tiana. That's really want to see how that's going to turn out. I was not expecting much from Guardians of the Galaxy, but that one blew me out of the water. So
it did. I'm kind of looking forward to, I know this is weird, but Kid Zone. I know that's not till next year, but honestly, I want to see something new and fresh in Universal Studios, because it all just seems so old to me. So, and not Minions. I feel like the Minions we have, there's so much Minions, and we didn't need this Minion Land, but I understand why they did it, because Islands of Adventure is like a big kid park, and they need like a little kid park to reel in the next generation to make more business for 20 years down the road. Like, I get it from a business standpoint. I want like classic DreamWorks stuff. So I'm excited.
We're going to see how this turns out. I can't wait for like the building to open up so we can see what's going on with Epic Universe. Like where they had the old Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. Well, basically where the tribute store old location is. That's where they're going to put the...
I feel like in 6 months, we'll need to do like an Epic Universe thing. Like a bunch of buildings will have been built, and we'll be able to do overviews and see what's going to happen.
That'll be...
That'll
be something I'm looking forward to.
Angie said, oh, the blue sky thing, never happening. Yeah, I know. I just love all the Disney blue sky stuff. I love it.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to... Now, I know for whenever the Minions come around, though. The Minions. Oh, my God. What am I talking about? When HHN come around, you know how we got, like, team member previews? I'm going to ask a little more about that. Like, I'm going to ask a manager that's actually going to be managing the event. Like, how does that work? Like, am I able to live stream a little bit?
Yes, you did it last year.
I didn't live stream.
No, but you video recorded.
Yeah, video recorded some things, but I would like to show you around if you can, you know? But like I've seen a couple other people do it.
Oh, that would be fun. I would like that.
Right. But so I don't know if those people ever got in trouble for it, you know?
Lachey says, yes, Minions was necessary. I need an escape from Seuss Landing. All I see is one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish in my dreams. Lachey, you got to take that shortcut, baby. You got to go around. You don't got to go like this through Seuss Land. Don't do it. Unless you want to go to Cat in the Hat to cool off.
That's some good AC.
Yeah.
Good AC.
Yeah.
Dang.
I love it too, but they just stopped making stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
all right. An hour and a half.
We did it. We did it. An hour and a half.
Yeah.
Usually we always plan it for like 50 minutes to an hour. That never works out.
Yeah. Does the Minions Cafe seem like a good replacement for Monsters Cafe?
No. I'm going to be real with y'all. No, because I see what they're going for. But to me, there was better food options in the Monsters Cafe than the Minions Cafe.
I like that they separated the kitchen and the dining room. It's a really fun space. It's really funny. They won't let you in unless you're getting something to eat, which I don't like, because Monsters Cafe, you could just go in, refill your freestyle in the AC and have a seat. We weren't even allowed to go in and get water.
Well, so the whole reason they took out the monsters to begin with was because they're doing a monsters theme over in the other park, right? That allegedly.
I mean, yeah, there's going to be a monsters area over in Epic Universe, but also, okay, don't take our word for this, because we couldn't we were going to try everything. I can't have anything there except for salmon, blue rice, and mac and cheese. And I don't want to eat fish when it's hot. And if I've already had my dairy or sugar or grease for the day, I can't have mac and cheese. And so my option was blue rice. And so I can't even eat there. So I don't know. Don't listen to me.
But, all right. Well, I think this is what we should call it.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, this is it. We're going to call it here.
All right.
Yeah, but we appreciate you all tuning in.
Yes.
We love the engagement. It was great.
Thank you so much. It makes it super fun to see what you guys have to say also. I love it.
Yes. I mean, we got quite a few new people in here, so which was great. So welcome in. This is us. We're random, spontaneous.
Terrible at staying on track.
Yes, very bad, as you can see.
It's fine. All right. Thank you for trekking with us. If you like this video, subscribe, hit the bell, share with your friends, comment down below. Any interaction you can give this video helps the algorithm. If you're a channel member, we love you. I'm not allowed to blow kisses anymore, apparently.
We're not going to blow kisses.
We appreciate you so much. And if you really liked us or really liked this video, you thought it was informational and fun and funny, become a channel member.
Become one of our super trekkers.
We would love to have you. Yes. And we'll see you all real soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, thank you, Kitty Kathy, for the 99 cents.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
See if I can do this right.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.